Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys for liking my videos. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for sharing, and thank you for subscribing. Yeah, so the last time I talked about how to measure plant size, and I showed you guys the video of how you can actually measure the height and the leaf length of your plant. So for this video I'll be teaching you guys about another parameters that you can measure with your plant, which is the specific root length. So this measurement will tell you how efficient your plant roots are at absorbing nutrients and water. And the specific root length is calculated by dividing the root total length by the dry mass of the root. So in case you're a researcher or you're working on plants and you need a parameter like this, so this video is gonna show you how you can easily measure the specific root length of your plant. Now let's get through the steps. So first, you carefully collect the roots from the soil. So these are some of my plants I have in the greenhouse, so they're ready for harvesting. So this is me trying to break the soil and also doing it carefully so I won't damage the root. Yeah, so I'm just trying to remove the soil gently, and that's water with bleach. I'm using bleach because the plants are treated with a pathogen, so I needed to sterilize the root before going ahead with the washing. Yeah. So I have a clean root now. So once the roots are removed, I'll be washing them thoroughly to get rid of any remaining soil, because clean roots will give us accurate length measurement. So I have like 3 bowls of water. So that's the first water, and this second water, it contains conditioner. This conditioner helps to remove any lumps of soil that are still attached to the roots of the plant. And the third basin is the clean water. So that's like the third step of washing the root. So here I just dip it in the clean water, rinse off the conditioner and any other soil in the root. And yeah, so you're not going to look for where the root hair actually started, and you're gonna cut it. So this is me separating the roots from the shoot, because there's another thing that we call shoot biomass, which I'll be discussing in the next video. But for this video I'm only focusing on the root. So here I've separated the shoot from the root perfectly well, and I have tags for them. I have each envelope for each root. I also have envelopes for the shoots. So these shoots, I will be drying them. I don't need to weigh them, I'll just dry them. I'll put in the oven to dry. Now let's get started with the root. So I'm using the wind riser system to scan and calculate the length of the root. If you don't have access to this system, you can actually measure the root segments manually using a ruler, though that may take more time, so it's better with a machine. Yeah, so this is how this machine works. This is the system. It works like a scanner. Yeah, it's even a scanner. It's a root scanner. So I'll place the roots in water in this container, and I added water because water helps to untangle and spread out the roots, it ensures that they don't overlap or clump together, so it makes it easy for the scanner to accurately capture the entire root system, and this will like give us more precise measurements of the root length and even other parameters, because it also measures the diameter, it measures the total surface area, like it measures a lot of things. Yeah, that's the machine. So what you do is just follow the instructions on the software. You click on the PC picture there, and it's gonna scan. So here I try to zoom it in to see the clear picture, but I can see that some sides are not really shown, so I need to increase the diameter for me to like see it very well, to see it clearly. So if you need a video on how you can use this machine, or you have it in your lab and you have no idea how you can operate it, so you can write it in the comment section. Yeah, and I will do a separate video on that. So this video is just to show how you can actually measure the specific root length, not really how you can use the WinRhizome machine. So this is the picture after scanning, and what I'm gonna do now is to crop it out. The side I really want the machine to calculate for me. Yeah, and after cropping it out, I'm gonna save it. You can save it with anything, probably with the plant ID or with your name, and you're gonna open a text file, and this is gonna save automatically. Yeah, so when you keep measuring all the roots, it will be saving in the file that you opened automatically. Yeah, and I also try to save the root picture in case I need to come back again to check out the length I just measured. Even though it's saved, well, I also need to save the picture, you know, for future references. So the final result is gonna look like this. Yeah, and this you can easily extract this result into an Excel file, and it's gonna like arrange it into rows and columns that will be very easy for you to understand. Yeah, so this a typical plant root. So you can change the background color. After that, you take out the root from the water and make sure you wipe them dry. Actually, we're also drying it, so doesn't mean if it has moisture. So you just put it back in the tag, and you place them in the oven. So you're gonna dry them at 60 degrees for a week, and after a week what you do is you weigh them on a weighing balance to get the dry mass, and be sure to zero out the scale for us to get the most accurate reading. Once you have the dry weight, you know, measured in grams, then you're ready for the final step, which is to calculate the specific root length. Let's say our total root length is 150 centimeters and our dry mass is 0.5 grams. So you're gonna guess like a specific root length of 300 centimeters per gram. A high specific root length means that the plant has longer roots relative to its root mass. These roots, they are typically finer and thinner, and this plant, they are usually better at exploring large volumes of soil for water and nutrients, and they are often associated with fast-growing resource acquisition plants. While low specific root lengths, it just indicates that the plants has shorter roots relative to their mass, suggesting a thicker root. So these plants with low specific root length, they are typically better at conserving resources, and they are more stress tolerant. They invest more in root mass. They make their roots more resistant to tough conditions like drought and pathogens, and they are often slow growing plants. Yeah, so this value tells us how efficient the plant roots are at taking up resources. And that's it. So specific root length is a useful indicator of how plants adapt to different environments and manage their resources. And I hope this tutorial helps you in your own research or gardening experiments. And if you found this video helpful, or if you feel I didn't touch some important aspects of this experiment, kindly comment below and I'll be sure to read them and give answers as soon as possible. And please don't forget to like and subscribe for more plant science content. See you next time. Thank you for watching.